when Tyson's out of camp, he doesn't sometimes live that lifestyle. What you see in the
people,
media.
Listen. People are talking about the recent video. That's what you're talking about. Where you see him drunk out of the when he's drunk on the street. Yeah,
that's one of them. But sometimes you do see him out of shape as well. He does balloon up a little bit.
Yeah, but
it's not like
Tyson Fury. If you look at Tyson Fury has never had a body beautiful. He's never been, oh my goodness gracious, look at Tyson and all right. And remember, it's the nature that people seem to forget. Like, and I know you love your boxing, so you say Terence Crawford's one of the best fighters in the world, right?
Yeah.
You're like, he's fantastic, right? Top 3, easily, right? Tyson Fury, when he was in his hiatus, right? Or when he's saying the drinking, the drugs, and like the manic depression and being bipolar and everything else, and he decided to make a comeback. When Tyson Fury decided to make his comeback, he lost Terence Crawford in body weight. Let that sink in. He lost Terence Crawford in body weight to come back and fight. And then he fought 2 men that you wouldn't even hire for sparring. And then he fights Deontay Wilder, and he beat Deontay Wilder, but they called it a draw. All the credit in the world should be given to Tyson Fury. I think what people need to recognize, right, and forget about the amount of money that Tyson's got and all the rest of it. I think things are about championing life, right? If Tyson Fury just to stop for a second and just say, you know what, I came back from when I was on the brink and I became world heavyweight champion and lineal heavyweight champion, right? Then you got to give yourself a pat on the back and say, don't be so hard on yourself. So when you say you seem out of shape or you seem drunk, I don't smoke, I don't drink. And that's not only because of religious purposes, but I just don't, right? And Tyson Fury is allowed, I would say, to let his hair down. What little he has left, right? I would say that Tyson Fury, we shouldn't be looking at Tyson, oh my goodness gracious, he was out and he was drunk and blah, blah. I'm just looking at that and I'm saying, that is European culture. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not, that's European culture. So what?
As a fan, though, like Tyson Fury has been my favorite. I used to watch him on Channel 5, you know, when he back in the days. Yeah, them times, like, you know, when I'm seeing, I'm like, Dad, I know we like this fighter and that fighter, but this guy's going to be champion. And Dad's like, oh, he's a bit out of shape. I'm like, it's not about muscles with boxing. You know what I mean? It's not about being body fit. This guy can move. He's like a lightweight the way he's going on, you know. So that's the time I've been following him, and I've always been a favorite. And it's like, I just wanted, as a fan, to see him undisputed. Because I feel that he deserved that with all the fights he's been in. The way he fights, southpaw, orthodox, the way his whole mentality is. When he ballooned up and he came back, I was like, this guy's going to do it. I know he's going to do it. He's got that mental ability. I love he's a family man, fighting man. His dad's next to him. I just love that whole aura about it. It's like, he's a natural boxer. He hasn't been, you know, athletically sort of programmed like a robot to say you're going to be a fighter now, or you could have been any one of these sports. And that's what I love. But it's like, right, that last hurdle, I'm just like, why did he not use his size and power?
Yeah, it's so much easier for us to be on the outside and say, well, why didn't you do this and why didn't you do that? And we're not the ones in there, right? And I'm telling you that Usyk technically and tactically maneuvers you into a position where he can hit you and just do a little slight movement to get his head out of the way, right? And that's what he does. And he also lulls you into a full sense of security. And he did that with Tyson Fury. Because when Tyson Fury was all mucking around, and I think it was like round 4, round 5, where Tyson stuck it on him. And I thought, oh my, this ain't going to a couple more rounds.
Yeah, that's
right. And he sucked it up.
Yeah.
Remember, Tyson Fury's a big unit.
Massive.
He's a big unit. He sucked it up and he came back. So it's not like, oh, this guy deserves to be undisputed. If a man he's a massive, what was he? He was British champ. Was he European champion as well? He's British Commonwealth champion. He was even like, I think he was Southern Area and English champion. And he went on to become WBC and lineal heavyweight champion. Now, when you say this man deserves to be undisputed champion, I hear what you're saying. But when I look at great heavyweights of the past, One of the greatest heavyweights of all time who's got to be in everybody's top 10. Not anybody, but everybody's top 10 is Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes was never undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Do you realize that? The great Larry Holmes was never undisputed champion of the world. So when you look at things like that, I'm saying, well, even if you don't become undisputed champion of the world, Mr. Tyson Luke Fury, you're in good company.
What happens in December when it's round 2?
I want Tyson Fury to win. I do. Right? I want him to win. Whether he does, that's another story, right? Because I believe, and when I remember, it's like Spencer Brown, he's Tyson's manager, I know really well, and he was saying like, I was watching interviews. He was saying like, we've left no stone unturned, even down to in the swimming pool and the temperature of the water and everything. We've done everything we can for this. They did everything they can for this, and they came out second best, right? So it makes you think like, what can you do more this time to beat Usyk? And Usyk's very good at rematches. That's how Anthony Joshua.
He's a good reader.
Yeah, right. But in saying that, I believe if Tyson Fury did slight adjustments, he could win this fight. He ain't gonna win the fight excitingly. He's gonna win the fight technically boring. But I think Tyson Fury could win the fight. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep on saying this until this gets to his camp. Make sure that,
What?
You know what I mean? Take a seat. I'm going to, this segment here, I'm going to send it to Spencer Brown and Woody, who also works in for Gold Star. I'm saying it because I really do believe that Tyson Fury could win the fight, but it would be boring.
Do you think he needs to keep him on the outside and use his reach?
It would have to do that. But the thing about it is this: what Tyson Fury does so brilliantly, did it so brilliantly in the third Deontay Wilder fight, is when he feints, he double jabs, right? And I think he got taken away to think, well, I'm the bigger man. I'm just going to show you what time of day it is. But use with another guy that could suck it up, and he did suck it up. But you know what? Because I think it'd be sacrilege if we don't get Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, this was my next question. It's like, look, they're the two biggest names in British boxing, you know, Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Who wins that fight?
Right now, Anthony Joshua. Right now, Anthony Joshua.
Is it because Tyson's coming off a loss?
Yeah. And not only that, but I really do enjoy this Anthony Joshua that I'm seeing right now, who he's linked with Ben Davison. The irony is that Ben Davison used to train Tyson Fury. But I'm enjoying seeing this guy here. I'm really, this Anthony Joshua here, I like this Anthony Joshua. I really do like him.
Okay, well, I hope we do get to see that fight, you know. Look, you've been absolutely amazing in terms of, you know, your analytics, in terms of the heavyweight boxing division. You're, you know, a renowned historian in the game. You've got bags of knowledge. I want to go back in time to when you was actually boxing, you know. Seen a few of your fights, and one of the most exciting fights I saw of yours when you was fighting David Walker. God, that was a fight. Talk to me about that fight, because for those of people that don't know, there was like three knockdowns, and both of you got sort of knocked down. But talk to me about that fight. Talk to me about that night.
You know what? I say this a lot to people, and I'm saying everything is about championing life. You can put so much emphasis in, I'm going to be champ. I've got to be. Like now, I can be really open and honest about it. I know that I massively underachieved as a boxer, but that was majorly because I didn't have that real fire inside my belly. Because I've been very fortunate in life to have a good network of people. Like Tundi Ajayi always says on the fight, I got a crazy black book, and it's even more crazy now. I got you in there as well now, right? But I'm saying like, I got a crazy black book where I know everybody. I was always that guy as a young kid that, if you want something, come to Spencer, no matter what it was. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? I want to go on holiday. Talk to Spencer. He's got a link to get cheap holidays. You know what I mean? I want a new car. Talk to Spencer. I want a video recorder. Talk to anything, caster, anything. I was always that kid. And with that comes price tag you earn. So you're wheeling and dealing and all the rest of it. You know what I mean? I think now when I look back now as I'm getting older, I wish that I had better infrastructure. I'm glad that I'm talking to you because you're a property guy. We can sort out something off the camera,
Maybe.
right? Yeah, right. So when you're that way inclined, the real oomph or desire weren't really there because